Hello, this is day one of our London it's not a weekend because it's Thursday and Friday. Basically today is, I think it's April the 9th. We drove this morning to the, the Audley End Hall and Gardens for some stupid reason. But it turns out there's a miniature railway here. So that's convenient, I suppose, and we're now going to ride it. Henrietta Jane. Bye. Hello and welcome back. Here we are. So the train's moving. Not going too fast.
Keep your arms and legs inside the train at all times, yeah, because it's really safe.
Yeah, because there will be points and sharks.
Honestly, I could jump out, walk along it.
Yes, you could.
I don't even need to jog.
But they don't want you to trip and hit your head and die. Okay?
Oh, look at that miniature signal box. How cute. Good grief, and I thought the Rudyard Railway was so. But, yeah. Not like it's an actual train designed to go anywhere. Unlike East Anglia. Here as well. Obviously the whole world's in this big Easter phase right now, which is a bit irritating. It is a real pheasant.
It's moving! It's real! Oh my god, it's real!
Is it?
Yes, it's moving!
Oh yeah, it's a real pheasant.
I told you to look out for the real thing.
It's a real pheasant. Oh my. That's the fakest fake panda I have ever seen. Then again, if it was a fake panda, that would make it a real panda. What?
No, because if it was real, then no one would be able to spot it because it might be all the way over there.
It was real.
It was a real pheasant. And the track splits into double track here, across this little river. It's a nice little bridge here. What a nice bridge.
This is the river town. And
Indeed.
we are on Town Bridge.
Well, we're near Cambridge. It's probably where probably where Cambridge actually did get its name.
Yeah, but then.
And now the track loops up.
Oh, that's.
Maybe it's the River Came, not the River Cam.
Oh, the teddy bear.
Maybe it's the River Came, not the River Cam.
Yeah, there should be
Yeah.
some more rabbits.
I'm guessing we loop around. It's quite a complex network of miniature railways, actually. Not bad. Very nice going through the forest. Unfortunately, the weather's not too great. It looks nice and sunny, but it's really cold. Seem to have slowed down. Is this a station or some obsolete Easter decoration? Oh my god. This is just getting really tedious now. Very repetitive. It's the Passover lamb sacrifice. Welcome back. Both my phone and camera are now out of storage, so I'm now transferred to my mum's phone. Here is Forest Steep Halt, where we don't actually stop. Yes, it's a big loop-de-loop. I recorded for about 4 minutes on my phone and then it ran out of storage and then crashed. So I lost about 4 minutes worth of obsolete Easter decorations. What a loss. We're now looping around after a loop-de-loop in the forest. More obsolete Easter decorations. Please, enough with the Easter decorations. We're now joining back up with the line we were on before, back onto the Cambridge. And I swear to God, if Mum's phone runs out of storage, oh dear. Another real pheasant.
Oh, and I saw something running across.
And I'm not even going to make it.
Might have been a squirrel.
I'm not even going to make a Jess Glynn joke now. I've had enough.
Oh, that's different.
Nope, it's the same bridge. Cambridge. There's the sign that we were looking at before saying the river came, or Cam. However you pronounce it, I don't know, but it was this bridge. And that's the line we were on
There's
before.
another pheasant there.
Oh, enough with the pheasants.
Oh no, I enjoy the pheasants. Two actually. Two, I can see two.
Two pheasants, shocking.
Pheasants. Shocking. Two shocking pheasants.
Brilliant. So, darling, hold my pheasant. Oh, won't you hold my pheasant? No, I said I was going to stop making Just Glynn jokes. Enough with this. When I'm a pheasant. Stop it!
There is the pheasant.
Enough with the pheasant!
It's a pheasant infestation. I think it means we will have pheasant for dinner.
When I'm a pheasant, there's no pheasant, I'd rather pheasant. That sounds so wrong.
What? What did you say? What did you say?
When I'm a pheasant, there's no pheasant, I'd rather pheasant. Oh dear.
Yeah, but there was that.
Oh my gosh, a squirrel. Yeah. Standing in a crowded pheasant and I can't see your pheasant. Pheasant, pheasant, stop it. I need help. Oh dear. Here it is, the river Full Fen, which is slightly smaller. And there's an... Oh my god, a pheasant! That's that annoying waving girl again. Is that a whole other track over there? Are there two? Are there two of them? No, we're on this track now. But now we're heading back into the terminus. So there's a whole other track which we're yet to see. And what happens in the other direction? Is there anything in that direction? Oh my god. Enough of this. Here's the depot. I have to say, when asked if I enjoyed this railway, I will tell them that I had a pheasant time. Go on, that was good.
You had the pheasant time?
That was good.
Yes.
That was good. You know what? We're actually not going back into the terminus. Because this is where we got on originally. Now we're going to continue in this direction. So this ride is not over yet. Look, see, this track there bends over to the terminus. This one continues. Nope. Oh god. Look at that, that track's elevated. That's curious. And no, now we curve round into there. So there is still a whole other track over there which we are yet to discover. Curious. Very curious. But for now, our journey terminates here. Oh my god.
I'll just tick off everything to make sure we get the
Well, that was it. Bye. Hello, And welcome back. I had a clever idea since I have a 16GB SD card in my tablet with a couple of apps on it. There's still plenty of space left for videos. So I just went to the car and popped it in the camera. Meanwhile, as I've noticed, this extra loop line that I was observing earlier is actually a completely different gauge, meaning it's a completely different railway. I don't know where I can catch it, or if they even use it, but the best I can do is follow it around. So I'm going to do that. But first, we're just going to watch the train on the main section of the, whatever this is, the Audley End Miniature Railway. Leave Audley End station en route to the massive loop line it goes, and then we can find out where this track goes later. Okay, so there it is, the Henrietta Jane en route to the forest. There's a track crossover and a bridge crossover. The track crossover says please be very careful when crossing the tracks, make sure there is no train coming, although at that speed I doubt it would be a fatal risk to anybody. There's the bridge we drove over, which goes over the same river, I think, the River Cam, or Cam, still never worked that one out. So there's this funny elevated bit of track here. I think it's part of the same thing, it looks like the same gauge, but I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure why it's there, to be honest. I might inquire later on. But like I said, for now the best thing we can do is follow it around. So that's where that train loops around there, back into the station. And this little section of track just kind of circles this playground area here with the bouncy castle. Jack's Bottom. That's literally what it says there. See? I'm zooming in on Jack's Bottom. What am I doing? So this thing zooms really slowly, so sorry if it's all very shaky for a minute. You have to walk around this bouncy castle for a second. Do excuse me. Ah, there seems to be a junction. Sorry if this is extremely shaky. It doesn't seem to go very far. And finally, there's what looks like some form of rolling stock. This elevated piece of track still seems rather isolated. And I think I may have a theory as to what is going on. Or not. What's all this? More junctions. Well, what the heck is this? No, this elevated track is still separate. Look at this, these are all elevated into these kind of half-built termini. What is this? Very peculiar indeed. And those bits of track separate off and continue behind the building. This isolated piece of running rail, which I'm still yet to work out what it is, just continues. behind this cute little picnic area, it ends. Now I suspect what might be going on here is this little volunteering organisation who run this railway had a completely different railway before, which was this, which they then abandoned in favour of building a newer, broader and more long distance railway which you can now go on. And this is what's left. Possibly. It's a theory. Or not. What's this? Picnic Field Railway. Once again, I'm completely and utterly wrong. So there's a completely different miniature railway as well. Unbelievable. After you've enjoyed your ride on the big railway, now cross over to the picnic field and have a ride on the little trains. All rides £1 at your own risk. Open for miniature train rides. But not much seems to be going on here. So I seem to have cracked the case. Can we walk in here? There's no one here. Still don't know what that elevated piece of track is for. That's another train, sort of, not really. Interesting. Electra. Staff only, if there were any staff, but I can't seem to find them. Aha, opening times. Open on Saturdays and Sundays until Easter. What?
Oh, lovely.
They're usually open Saturdays and Sundays 12 noon till 4 p.m. from Easter to the end of October, and occasional Wednesdays during school holidays. So it's not open, basically, but then why does it say it's open? Strange.
This is so cute. Let's get a picture.
Because it is Thursday today. And then here's just, this thing just begins out of nowhere. There's a lot of abandoned looking stuff right here, just kind of sitting and rotting while a little bit of the railway still runs in operation. So half of it loops around there and half of it loops around here, but there's pieces missing. It's like a sad, miserable little disused railway. Around here, the remaining pieces of track are completely overgrown. And after a while, they just give up and end. Meanwhile, that other piece of track loops down here, comes here, which is where this whole thing began. Peculiar. Bye. My mistake, the Picnic Field Railway is actually open, so now we're going to go on. It's like a rival train operating company. Yeah, that is exactly a rivalry. That is the definition of a rivalry, Noam. Thank you.
Hello.
Bye. So here we go. there's a bit of like a network of disused tracks over there, interestingly enough. Quite sure what this is, to be honest. We can ask at the end.
I really don't think it's for people to sit on that.
No, but it's isolated. It doesn't connect up anywhere. It's very peculiar. You can see there's the main Audley End Railway over there, Audley End Station. There's that funny bit of isolated track we were wondering about earlier. We're back. Bye. So this was our driver. What's your name?
John Watkinson.
And how long have you been working on this railway?
5 or 6 years.
And was it already running when you started, or did you were you?
I started on the AER. Drove for them for three or 4 years, and then I now drive the Model Engineering Club, which that's.
And how long has this railway been running?
20 odd years, I think.
And
So it's quite a long time.
do you feel like you're competing with the neighbouring Audley Edge Railway, or do you have more of a symbiotic relationship with them?
Yeah, we're just part of the visitor attraction, really. And,
So you work together to get more
absolutely,
passengers
yeah.
rather than compete with each other.
The more people that go on that one, then they come across here and have a go on ours. So it works well.
I noticed there's a lot of seemingly disused pieces of track and old turntables and tracks that lead to nowhere. Is there a bit of a backstory to this?
The track is being systematically replaced by the track at the moment is welded. Everything is welded together. The new tracks are rails and sleepers, just like the real thing, only smaller. And as we take a piece of the old up, we store it and replace it with some new, and then eventually probably we'll take it to the scrapyard.
But what were all these old tracks and turntables and?
Turntables still in use. Large steam locomotives are offloaded near the turntable, and we use that to.
And there's that bit around there where the track seems to go up a ramp, but there's bits missing from that.
The ramp is next to the back of the car or trailer, and the locos are pulled out down the ramp.
But there's pieces of it missing, so have you stopped using it?
What, that across there?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was an old raised circular track, went all the way around, and 4 or 5 years ago we took part of it out so that they could increase the size of this picnic field. So
I see.
we did that at the behest of AER because they need more space for visitors, basically.
I see.
But, we still use it, it goes there and back instead of going around. And that track will take several gauges of locomotive and such like.
It's quite isolated though. Would you have to lift the locomotive on there because there's no piece of track linking it?
Yes, yeah. By the other side of our clubhouse there are what we call the steaming bays, where you steam your loco, and there are different bits of track that can get you onto that raised track. So,
I see. Is there anything else you want to add?
no, I think it's all just
Okay.
a very pleasant place to be.
Thank you very much.
Okay, you're welcome.
Bye.
Bye.
Hello and welcome back. We've just visited two little narrow gauge miniature railways here at Audley Edge, the Audley Edge Railway and the Picnic Field Railway. And as I did take a lot of scenes, once again I will be doing one of those bonus videos which you can find in the description below, the Audley Edge and Picnic Field Railway videos. As for this video, we're now going to continue into Audley End Hall itself, which is just over there. There's the train from the Audley End Railway, the Henrietta Jane. There's also the Picnic Field Railway, which is slightly smaller and runs around the picnic field, which is this little field here, enclosed by the circular railway. Here it is. And then these broader tracks are for the Audley End Railway. Bye.